Sony Tommy Mottola, president of the record division. He is mean, he's a racist, and he's very, very, very devilish.
Sony Music president Tommy Mottola was publicly called out by Michael Jackson in 2002, accused of racism, manipulation, and sabotaging his career. At the height of his fame, Jackson chose principle over power and walked away from the label that helped build his empire.
Why do you always grab your crotch? We think you got a thing with your crotch going on here.
I think it happens subliminally. You're just interpreting the sounds and the accompaniment of the music. If there's a driving bass, you become the bass. If there's a cello, if there's a string, you become that. So if I'm doing a movement and I go bam and I grab myself, you don't think about it, it just happens. It's the music that compels me to do it. It's not saying I'm getting ready to grab down there and it's not a great play. Sometimes I'll look back at the footage and I'll go, did I do that? So you become the emotion of what that sound is, okay?
During a 1993 interview watched by millions, Oprah asked Michael Jackson one of the most uncomfortable questions of his career. Instead of reacting emotionally, he answered with calm confidence and escaped the moment without a scratch.
I'm going to ask you this, and it's embarrassing for me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are you a virgin?
How could you ask me that question?
You like to sing with me?
You don't sing? I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up as well.
What?
Years after Jackson's death, Oprah became one of the biggest platforms for the allegations against him through Leaving Neverland. Fans were outraged because Michael was no longer alive to defend himself or challenge the accusations made against him.
Can you close that door, Bill, please? Thank you. Bill! Excuse me. Can you close that door?
Your voice is very irritating.
I know, I hate this scream.
When I was a little girl, I used to watch all of my brothers rehearse every single day.
The men featured in Leaving Neverland had once publicly defended Michael Jackson under oath. That sudden reversal left fans questioning how the story would have unfolded if Michael had still been alive.
It's a breakdown, doggone, Brad, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Michael Jackson's patience finally snapped during a live performance after repeated mistakes on stage. He demanded perfection from everyone around him because every second of his shows had to be flawless.
If you miss a step, expect to be, and he would tear you up if you missed.
We're very heavily disciplined by your father. What was that like?
He used me as the example. Well, I didn't have it that hard. It was like, do it like Michael. And he practiced us with a belt in his hand.
You just said that you would practice the dance steps and your father would be holding a belt in his hand. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Behind the scenes, Michael's relationship with his sister LaToya was complicated and deeply fractured. Their bond carried years of tension, public conflict, and painful family history.
So anyways, Michael came to see me rock with Prince. Me, Chris Tucker, Michael Jackson watching Prince rock on stage. Prince steps off the stage and plays the bass in Michael Jackson's face. Rips the freaking bass in 10 different pieces. Michael Jackson leaves and goes home and says, meet me in the house for breakfast. So I go to his house for breakfast, knock on the door. First words he says, why was Prince playing the bass in my face?
LaToya later admitted she had been manipulated into making damaging claims against her brother during the hardest years of his life. Before Michael's death, the two reportedly reconciled after years of public distance.
Also, I'd like to thank all my brothers who I love very dearly, including Jermaine.
Michael openly spoke about the harsh discipline he endured from his father as a child. The world saw superstardom, but Michael carried the scars of fear and pressure long after fame arrived.
Just blinded me.
著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい、しかもタレントに満ちた、才能に満ちた著名な建築家。本日ここで。
Do you include common musical phrases in your songs that you write?
Common musical phrases?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know what it means.
East Indians, I think they're really beautiful, and the darker they are, the more beautiful.
Bill! Excuse me. Can you close that door?
Your voice is very irritating.
I know, I hate this scream.
Sound like Carol Burnett.
The police pulled him out. What was he doing? He was doing a Jackson dance. He was doing every time he starts, the police pull him out. Every time.
When Eminem mocked Michael Jackson in a music video, Michael quietly fought back using influence instead of outrage. With the support of music legends and industry pressure, the video was eventually pulled from BET.
I said, Mike, I'm gonna come pick you up and we can go to church. I said, Mike, did you tell anybody you was going to church? Oh no, I wanted it to be a secret. I said, okay, cool. We get down, people all on the side where, Michael, I'm going, what the hell? I said, Mike, I thought I told you, ain't tell nobody. I never opened my mouth. This ass rolled the window down. People was reaching in there, tearing his clothes off. They're pulling me. I said, roll your window up. Shut up all that whining and Mike, and roll your window up.
Those closest to Michael Jackson often described a completely different man behind the cameras. Private moments revealed someone deeply sensitive, competitive, and impossible to disrespect.
The real Michael Jackson, please stand forward.
My name is Michael Jackson.
My name is Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson never stayed silent when he felt disrespected, whether it was the music industry, the media, or fellow celebrities. Love him or hate him, one thing remained undeniable. He never let anything slide.
Just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you no hard, because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on, he's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, well, where's Michael? And then I turn around, he's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here? About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
You know? Yeah, he's watching movies like, hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you? I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah.
Hi. About this. About this one.
About midnight.
This one. About this table. These. This table. These.